What's up? Welcome to today's live stream. I'm William. It's Saturday, February 10th. And yeah, we're going to be doing some Vision Pro stuff, I think. I don't know what's up with this. I don't know what's up with Twitch right now. It's just not working. Oh wait, am I not connected to internet? It says I am. For the people who are wondering, why do I want to connect my Vision Pro directly to my machine and stuff like this? I don't want to have to rely on my internet not working. It's saying that my iPad isn't connected to internet, which is a lie because it is connected to internet right now. Now it's not. I'm going to reconnect and see if that makes any difference. All right, well, looks like unconnect or disconnecting and reconnecting seems to have worked. All right, cool. We're all good. All right, so I have to figure out how this is going to work. My entire development flow is centered around having a nice orderly desk. Everything is in its place. I don't have a place to put the Vision Pro. Yeah, I literally, I mean, I could put it on the edge, but then it's risking dropping. But I don't have a choice. I'm going to put the Vision Pro on the edge in a little bit. Let's go ahead and switch over. Oh, excuse me. Oh, shit, excuse me. It's Topo Chico, man. Get you right. All right, let's open up Xcode. I'm going to start an app from scratch, maybe. I have two goals actually. One of them is easier than the other. I want to try to get the SDK that my company that we built to work on a Vision Pro app. So to test if it's working, I should get a, what do you call it? Like I should be able to push a push notification to the device and see it pop up. And I also want to see if our in-app messaging works. So we're going to get that set up. So that's going to be the first project. And then the second project is going to be the thing that I'm actually working on, which is a new language learning app, I suppose. And I guess my goal for that would be to be able to place a word in my environment or just anchor a word to some entity in my environment. Now, I don't know whether I should use plain detection or the mesh geometry stuff, so we'll figure that out. But for now, I'll go ahead and create a project. Maybe. And this is, of course, going to be Vision OS, and it's going to be an app. I wonder if this should not be under my team. This should be under my company. Shit, I've already forgotten our identifier that I use. I think it's com.onesignal.devro. I think that's what I use. All right, and then the name of this is just going to be visionless. Yeah, we'll call it visionless. Initial scene, I want to be a window. We're not going to use Reality Kit, and I don't need any tests for this. We'll dump this inside of my, you know what? Wait a minute. It might be useful to just try to add a target to my existing application. What? No, we're going to stick with this. We'll stick with this. So I'll throw this on my desktop for now because I think this may be a throwaway project. I already have a sample app that I've built for our SDK. So I'm thinking maybe I should just be able to add a new target or something like that for revision. I literally clicked do not, like, I don't want reality kit, and here it is giving me reality kit. My gosh. We'll rename this to be our main view. Oh, this is incredibly slow. There are only 2 files in the project, bro. Like, what are we doing? All right, I explicitly said I didn't want reality kit and added it anyways. So I'll just remove it all. All right, and we will look for package dependencies. We'll add it, one signal iOS SDK. And we'll say, yeah, I think this is fine up to the next version. We'll add that, and let's see if we have a target for Vision OS yet. Extension, framework, and yeah, we'll use all of it. All right. Excuse me. Isn't registered to your developer account. Yes. It is registered to my developer account, but not to the OneSignal one. I guess it's registered now, so we should be good. So with that, I have to go and grab the vision. I will be right back. Yeah, this is a mess. I really wish that I can show how much of a mess. Actually, I can show how much of a mess this is. Let me open up QuickTime right quick so I can show how much of a mess this is on my desk. Let's do new movie recording. All right. So I have this right here, but I'm probably gonna need to plug this in to power. I'll plug it in there. But the other side of this is right here. And I did configure this computer where it is like I connected it to my wireless network. Typically it's not connected. It should be connected. Yeah, it's connected to one of my wireless networks. So I should be able to use this even though I'm not technically using Wi-Fi. At least that's my assumption. I really don't know. In the meantime, I need to grab something. Oh wait, you know what? All right. I'm also wondering if I need to put on one of my wireless microphones so that I don't have to be right here in front of this microphone so people can hear me. Hey, good morning. How you doing? I am neither coast. I'm the best coast, the Gulf Coast. I'm not on the east or west. All right, so somebody online was saying that I should use the other strap. Try that out. Oh, shit. There's one other thing I need to figure out how to do before I start this. I want to be able to show what I'm seeing. So let me see if they're like, how do I do that? Oh, it's part of Reality Composer Pro. Okay, that's really stupid. Why is this not just a part of Xcode? It says it's ready, so let's try that out. We'll do video. And I don't see any video. That sucks. It's not live. Ah, man, this sucks. I was fully expecting that I would be able to run this live. Let me try plugging it in and see if that makes a difference. I gotta go grab another, like a USB-C cable. I'll be right back. All right, got my other USB cable, and we'll see if it makes a difference, if I'm able to record live. Because I was under the impression that I could record this all live. The selective device is not paired with Xcode. Wait, what? Do I have to do it again? And why do I have to use a different app? Like, this is dumb. Why can't I do this all in Xcode? Why do I have to open up Apple's other BS app? Reality Composer, in my opinion, is trash. But that's just what I feel. Maybe you disagree. Okay, I guess I have to put this on and trust it again, because the last 2 times I trusted it wasn't good enough. Isn't this so dumb? Like, look at how this looks. Hold on, wait, I gotta do this. Look at this. Look at this. And I have a cable into the battery. This is a mess. Move the headset slightly, yeah, whatever, okay. So we'll trust. Go back to my screen. Oh, wow, I had to trust again. Okay, trust again, sure. And now I gotta enter in my passcode again. All right, sure. It's just the 3rd time that I'm doing this. I really wish that I wouldn't have to keep doing it. It's really annoying. I can't read what's on the screen, by the way. No, I can't stick to wireless. Wireless is more annoying to me than having this strap. I know a lot of you have said that, but I don't think you all understand that not everybody works in the same place. How am I supposed to use wireless if I'm on a plane or if I'm at my gym? I have a co-working space at my gym. I just typically connect to my phone for Wi-Fi, and I can't run this through that. Or if I'm at my friend's place, or if I'm at Liberty Taco, which is one of the places I go to often, how am I supposed to use wireless? I think you shouldn't assume that everyone has a wireless connection all the time, or that people want to deal with it. I actually, normally this computer is not connected to wireless. I connected it to my wireless network specifically for this. Generally, this isn't connected to wireless. And that still doesn't technically solve my problem, which is I have a battery on my desk that is plugged in. So it's I get rid of this, but my problem still exists, which is I have cables that I don't want to deal with. And until we have wireless power, or the battery's built in, it's not an actual solution. In my opinion, it's a watered down compromise. I want a real solution where I don't want any cables. Zero. I don't want one. I want zero. Going from 3 to 2 is not really an improvement to me. So it looks like I cannot do anything live. Or actually, no, wait a minute. Maybe I can. Let's open up QuickTime and see if it shows up as a device. Maybe it will. Nope. That's annoying. Alright, so it looks like I can't actually show you all what I'm seeing, which kind of sucks. In this Reality Composer Pro BS, this isn't a solution. Bro, what are you doing? Get from over there. Quit destroying my rug. Go to your spot. You have a whole bed and room to yourself. You want to go destroy my rug? I can't have anything nice for this dude. I hear him over there scratching the shit out of my rug. It looks like shit now. It's I can't have anything nice. Yeah, this isn't gonna work. Okay, well, I guess we'll just start doing the things. I can't actually show you anything, so this is probably gonna be a pretty whack stream. Okay, well, let's just get it on the device at least. Oh, Bill fell. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I know why it's failing too. All right, so I have to open up the other thing. No, it's not here. Is it one signal? iOS. Wait, what? Seriously though? I don't really give a shit. Okay, there we go. Yo, what's up? Jump scare. I don't know what that means. Why is this saying that I have changes? I don't. Oh, okay. All right, sure. Let's just remove it. We'll do another build. All right, cool. So now we are in a clean slate, I think. Oops. Which one of these is it? Interesting. I thought that I had a project in here. Oh, we do have a workspace. Okay, I'll open that. You have the strap as well. Let's see. I can't read it. We'll mostly be using it in scenario submission. Yeah. That's really, I mean, that's the main use case, is that I don't want to be tied. And it sounds like you understand that. Yeah, Wi-Fi and other, yeah. Like, even with my iOS devices and my watch, like, technically you can do all of this wirelessly, but I've never had good experiences with anything with Xcode in general. Like, let's be real, it's really bad. It's embarrassingly bad. And to add something else, yet another thing that can fail, where it's like Apple doesn't give you any information, I don't want to deal with that. That's too much effort. And, you know, even though $300 is a lot, I would rather pay $300 than have to deal with that. Like, raise my blood pressure, taking years off my life. What's $300 when you compare it, like when you relate it to years of your life lost to stress? I'm already stressed out doing this right now. Like, it's, oh my gosh. I'm not a fan of Xcode. I try to avoid it when I can. All right, let's go to one signal. And let's see if we can add a new target. Why do I only see iOS right now? Yeah, this is what I'm expecting to see here. All of these, but maybe this is because this is the actual app, and this right here, I would have to figure out a way to like get it to, to target, target vision. But maybe that's not possible due to the type of project this is. Maybe I would have to do some other things. All right, so with that, I'm giving up. I'm throwing in the towel. I'm not about to deal with this. I will do the other thing that I wanted to do, which is actually build my app. So we'll open up Xcode, specifically the project that I've already created. Let's go back to my own stuff. Oh, excuse me. Okay. We'll rename this main view too. Oh, excuse me. Let's see if this refactor is just as slow as the last one. There are only 2 files here. I guess, no, technically there are more than that. Why do I have an iOS app though? Yeah, why do I have an iOS app? Let's undo that. Oh, okay, I can undo it. That's great. All right, so yeah, we want to come here. And why was I doing this stuff in the iOS app? I don't remember, actually. I have no idea what I was doing. But make UI view. Update UI view. All right, so we'll take my little controller here. AR view is unavailable. Okay, let's get rid of the reality kit stuff. I don't want any of that right now. And we'll import AR kit. And it's telling me that this doesn't conform to this protocol. Let's see. What did it just add? All right, we get a type alias for UI view type. Isn't that what this is returning? Cannot find AR view. All right, so I guess we got to figure out what's going on with vision. Hello, how you doing, Premium Forges? All right, setting up access to ARKit data. Open a space and run a session. Wait, what? Oh, okay. All right, so apparently what I was doing, I think I remember what I was doing now. So I was like, all right, well, given that I can't do AR stuff with vision because, you know, the simulator doesn't work, I was like, let me try adding an iOS app. So I'm starting to remember why there's this iOS app here. Now, I don't want it, so I'm gonna go ahead and just remove it. All right, we have Reality Kit. Eventually I'll remove Reality Kit. I don't really need it. So I have the app, which I already have my plane detection. We have a content view, and then we have this. All right, so let's see if I'll get the plane detection stuff. So it'll tell me whether or not it's supported if it is. So let me change this to my vision. Apple Vision Pro is not available because pairing is in progress. The fuck? Like, it's connected to the computer. Why do like I just paired it? I think we saw that too. I did it live just a few minutes ago. Man, this dongle right here is gonna break. I can already see it. Like, look at the here. Hold on. This dongle's gonna break. Like, when you're doing this, like, it's putting all this torque and stress on the on this cable here. This is a terrible design. I don't understand why it doesn't point down, or why Apple didn't just put a little. That's probably not gonna focus. I don't understand why they didn't just put a USB-C jack right there. Gosh, I fucking hate Apple sometimes. Like, really, seriously. Oh, and I have to trust it again. Wow. Okay. This is now the second time today. So I get to trust it again, and I get to put in my password again. Man, it's almost begging the question, why the hell do I have this dumbass strap if it's not going to just work? Why do I have to keep pairing? Like, it's connected to the goddamn computer. Okay, so we should see logs here when the app is opening, by the way. Or at least it's flashing, I don't know. All right, yeah, here we are. So we should see some logs. I can't see the logs because I can't see shit. So I need to take this off so I can read. All right, Metal API validation, aggregation deprecated. Did it not? Okay, all right, I'll put it in the immersive view and we'll see if we can get the thing to show up. So let's, oops, not that. All right, so I have an object. Y'all don't see it, but like there's some objects here. Okay. Now let's see what I get back. Look at that, anchor update. So it's working. So all status allowed, plane detector, plane detection provider. It's initialized, alignment is horizontal. We're registering the library. All right, anchor update. All right, so wait, does it? Wait, where are we getting these anchor update events from? So let me pull this out so I can read this. Like I want to make sense of this. So this, and I feel like I'm gonna break this thing. Like just having to take it on and off, having all these wires on my desk, and it's kind of precariously hanging on the edge. I don't really have anywhere else to put it. There we are. So let's take a look at this to gain some form of an understanding. I guess I can't do it with this. So I'll do it manually. So we get anchor update. All right. We get anchor update event, added timestamp anchor, the plain anchor, and then the origin from the transform, which has a translation, some rotation. There's an alignment. So let's split these up. So we have an event of added. We have a timestamp of whatever that is. We have an anchor, which is a plain anchor, whatever this is, of translation, and it looks like there is some type of tuple. Yeah, this is a tuple. All right, and then we have alignment, just horizontal. Classification, I don't know what that means, but it's unknown at the moment. We get a geometry, mesh vertices, geometry source. Oh, excuse me. All right, this must be the shape that I was looking at. I placed a sphere in the environment just because I wanted to be able to test something. So there's a sphere, geometry element, yeah, primitive, extent width. I don't know what an extent is. I don't really know what that means. But we have an extent here, and then where do we end the extent? All right, this is all right. So we have width, height, anchor, SIMD float, and then we have the actual float with all of the things. And then here we have the closing. For some reason, these don't seem to be lining up, but whatever. All right, so in anchor update, we have the event. So I imagine that there are other events for the anchor update that I want to do something with. So we have update and then we just give the description. Okay, so this is what that is. So we get a lot of things. I don't know what an extent is. Let's see what that is. Is it a bounding box? Or would it be this right here, the SIMD float? Or would it be a geometry? It's not really clear what it is. We'll try this first. The size of a plane. Okay. Maybe that's what it is. Because I have plane detection, so maybe that's it. All right. So I guess what I'm going to do is look at a wall and see if it detects something. Like, what does it do? All right. It looks like it updated once I pulled the thing off. So let's put it on and maybe it'll update again. All right, there we are. It's updating. So let's, oops. This to over here. Actually, right there. So it's right in front of me. This, back. Okay. So now they're anchored here. And see if I can get plane detection. I wanted to like show me the plane. It's not doing any of that. Let me look up. Okay, so I don't actually see anything being like bounded or anything. I would like to see a box or something like that. Now it seems like as I move, okay, I see what's happening. So as I move, it's sending updates. Okay, so it's sending updates. Now I did when, oh shit, oh my gosh. See, this is what I mean. Like this magnetic, I almost dropped this shit. Oh my gosh. Pulling this on and off is very risky. So far, I will say I don't like the development experience of this. Maybe it's just because my desk isn't optimized for this, but having to pull this on and off, and I can't read the text on my screen. So it's just like I have no choice but to pull it on, put it on and off, pull it on and off, put it. I don't know. I can't speak right now. All right, so let's go back to what we were looking at here, and there are some things that I might be able to use, specifically this right here. Now I want to say this is in meters, if I'm not mistaken. So this 0.1, let's see what 0.1 is in feet. 0.1 meter to feet. It's 3 inches. Okay. So I'm wondering if I were to look at the extent part of this update description and pull out the width, the height, and maybe, I don't know, maybe these other things here. I wonder if I can draw something at that point. Like I want to put a bounding box on that essentially. But let's oh shit. Let's look at the docs before I move forward. We'll do plane detection. Oh, I would go to state, I guess, to get that information. Yeah, this is just for text, like text stuff. So let's see. We go into our update, which, oh, here we are. I was like, wait, where is that at? All right, so let's say we do, we'll just say let state equal update.state. Okay, how do I get the state? Is it just here? Is this the state? Plane anchor. All right, we'll get the anchor. So we'll just call this an anchor. All right, so we can get alignment, geometry, the shape of a plane anchor. Okay. Oh, okay, and then I can get my extent here. Okay, size of the plane. All right, so we'll call this our geometry. So I do have to go to the extent. Okay, all right, so we'll go to extent, and we'll grab the height and the width. Can I draw something here? Am I in the view? Where am I at? Immersive space. Does this return? Is this supposed to return a view or not? Oh, I'm in the app. Oh, I'm tripping. Okay, all right, I'm tripping. So I would need to figure out some way to put this like in a view model, essentially, so that I can use this in my view over here. Maybe here, I can use it here. All right, let me open up the sample project. And we'll stop this app for now. Actually, we'll hide that and open this. Oh man, it's okay. It's going to do it on here, but it won't work. So let me just close this out. I already know it won't work because this is what I discovered last time, is that I can't use any other things. Could not attach. Okay, I don't care. Let's use this Vision Pro. Let's do that. Failed to initialize logging system. Okay, let me close this one. Or shit. All right, well, close both of them. Maybe I had to have it on to do all of this. Oh, and I have to trust my computer again. Oh wow. Okay. So, oh my gosh, I don't understand why I had to keep trusting my computer and entering my PIN. I've never unconnected it or disconnected it. It keeps asking me to do this. It's starting to become really annoying. It's already annoying enough that, like, you know, iOS development is trash in every sense of the word. I can't see anything, so I'm gonna have to take this off, and I'm probably gonna have to redo my PIN. Signing for object replacement. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. Wait, is it William Separate or William Separate? Well, I don't understand what the difference is. Why do I have two? I didn't create two of these, but I don't know. All right, let's try this again. Hopefully I don't have to re-enter my PIN and all that. If I do, we're ending this here. Like, I'm gonna return to development that doesn't suck. If I had to do this again. It's already bad enough I have all these damn cables and shit everywhere. Oh, now I have to realign. Oh, wow, okay. So now I have to realign the things. Okay. All right, it's unlocking with eyesight. Perfect, okay. Go away, I can't see anything. All right, now let's try to do this again. Gosh, I can't read what that says. Oh my gosh, I had to take it off again. Cosign wants access to enter the login keychain password. Okay. I feel like I click always allow every single time. Apple Vision Pro is not available because it's unpaired. Oh man. All right. Here's what we see. Are we about to continue this, or I'm about to rage quit? Let's see which one it is. All right. It's unlocking again, and it's asking me to trust my computer again. Fuck this. I'm done. We're not doing Vision today. I'm giving up. I'm throwing in the towel. No. Just no. No. Fuck this. This is now the 5th time and the 3rd time today that it's asking me to trust my computer and re-enter my PIN. So it's every time I take it off, I had to re-trust my computer. No, it's just not gonna happen. Apple needs to, they need to do better. I'm gonna put this up. I'll be right back. All right, so I'm moving on. I'm not doing it. I don't have the patience. It's asking me to trust my computer every single time that I take it off and put it back on. Now I would be slightly okay with just doing that, but it's also asking that I put it in my pin every single time, and it's not that like, I mean, people are saying, oh, it's easy and all that. Like, input on the Vision Pro, in my opinion, sucks. I don't enjoy it. It's cool, it's innovative. It feels magical when it works, but I don't enjoy it. I don't enjoy looking at a thing. It hurts my eyes, literally. It literally hurts my eyes. It's painful to like look and focus on a thing and pinch. I can't look at anything else, and I get it wrong often, so I always have to like try to go back. So yeah, I'm done. I've tried. I tried. I gave it a shot. I generally have I have low patience for things like this. So let's go ahead and quit Xcode. I'm done. We'll return to what I was working on last night. Excuse me. Excuse me. Wait, to send the only one. Who I don't know your name. I can't pronounce that, but to send the only one, whatever that name is. I would be interested to see what your experience is like developing, because you were talking about doing the wireless. Let me know if the wireless stuff, if you have to always, if you always have to trust your computer like I was doing. I would like to know if it's just me, because I have other issues with Xcode on this machine, so it could just be my machine and my setup. Like an example is I never have recent projects in Xcode, even though I open projects almost every single day in Xcode. For some reason, recent projects never works. And this isn't just on this computer, it was on my last computer, my M1 Max over there, as well as the last computer, where it just never shows things that I've opened in the past. Really annoying. Okay, let's see. String containing the absolute path of the working directory. Okay, I'm like, wait, why am I having a meeting right? Okay, this is later. Let's see here. Home, AutoCAD, Git runner, layout. I would like to mount to my own computer. So let's see if I can do this. We're gonna install the agent, the runner here. So we'll go ahead and do new runner. Okay, let's open up a new terminal and get this done. Let's just close that. All right, so it wants me to create a folder called Actions Runner and go into that. I guess I'll put it in my project. What is this, 2.3? Okay. so we'll unarchive this. Is it XZF? XZF. Yeah, I think it's XZF. That. Okay, we'll remove that. And I need to configure it. So create a runner and start the configuration experience. All right, so, all right, oh, we have a shell. Okay, yeah, so it's there. So we'll go to config and I guess we give it a URL. Okay, interesting. Ah, I see what's going on. Enter the name of the runner group to add this runner to. I don't know, color, coding color. Could not find any self-hosted runner group. Okay, fine. I guess we'll just take the default. Enter the name of the runner. Yeah, we'll say Kronos. This is fine. The runner will have the following labels: self-hosted Mac OS, ARM64, enter any additional labels. Enter to skip. Yeah, we won't do any of that. Enter the name of the work folder. Press enter for _work. Sure. Oh, wait a minute. I might have a solution. It's gonna be janky, maybe. All right, so now we have our runner. Let's go back. Let's look at this a little bit. Why did it create that? Did it not create that folder? Or is it going to create it once I actually do the run? Let's see. Let's try that. Let's actually do the run and see if it'll create that folder. I thought it would have created it here, but it did this. Yeah, so we'll look for _work when we run the thing, and we need to go and we need to do that in runner. So we'll do what is the name of this? Actions runner, and then runner run. All right, so we are connected and it's now listening for a job. Perfect. Okay, let's see if I want to open this here. So let's see if it actually created anything so far. I still don't see _work, so maybe I need to do something before that works. So let's go on and we'll create an action. I want just a dumb action. It doesn't need to actually do anything. Let's see, labeler, greetings, static HTML. Why? Okay, Octocat is a thing, right? Wait, what just happened? Why did that not? Okay, there we are. Yeah, this is what I was looking for. I think Octokit is a thing. Nope. Okay. Wait, what? Is it Octokit? Octokit, maybe? Yes, Octokit. Hey, what's up? How you doing? Good morning. Initialize, create, GitHub API. Yeah, here we are. GitHub API request. This is what I want. Except, I think. Oh, okay. This is the Octokit. Okay, all right. I was like, why are there two? So we have a minimal example. Sure, we'll just do that. Devlog latest released. Sure. Not really. We're probably not gonna do that. Let's see here. So this uses OptiKit. We're gonna get this right here, latest. So we don't have that right here. We'll go to the GitHub API. I'm sorry, GitHub developer stuff. GitHub developer, GitHub, and we will, I don't know, get the last commit. I don't know, the last PR, something silly. It doesn't need to be anything special. Where is, here we are. Actually, let's do the last PR. Pull request should be in here somewhere, pulls. And we'll come to pulls. So we're gonna go to repos, owner, repos, pulls. Just like that. So repos, owners, repos, repo pulls. And let's pull request. Yeah, that'll give me a list. Do I want a list or do I just want the last? Get a pull request, update, list, commit. Yeah. Get a pull request. If I don't give it any options, will it just give me, oh no, I have to give it a number. Yeah, we're not gonna do that. We're just gonna keep it where we have now. We're just gonna get a list of pulls. And then we'll say list of pulls, list of PRs. All right, the repo. I wonder, wait a minute. All right, we'll say this, YT Slackbot. And the token should be in secrets, like it's automatically created for you. Echo PRs. We'll call it pulls. And we're gonna grab our step, except it's not gonna be get latest. I mean, it is right now. We'll just call it get list of PRs. How about that? We'll call get PR list. All right, and then outputs the data. All that could be wrong, but we'll see. It doesn't really need to work. It just needs to run, which is a difference from working. So we'll go ahead and commit this, and we'll do it directly. I can't. Okay. Yeah. I'll bypass. Yeah, we'll do that. So we'll say create dummy action. All right, and we'll go, oh shit, there's one thing that I wanted to do that I should have done. Let me go back and add a new dispatch method on here. We'll say on dispatch. All right. Is it not dispatch? Wait, is it really not dispatch? All right, now I gotta go and look at some other things that I've done. I thought it was dispatch. Let's go to, where did I do that? One signal probably. Yeah, one signal. And then this would be repo guidance, I think. I will just search for it. Guidance, SDK repo guidance. Yeah, here we are. Oh, okay. It's workflow dispatch. Okay, I got it. Perfect. Workflow dispatch. All right, there we go. So we'll go ahead and commit that. Okay, so now I should be able to come here. All right, let's see if it ran. Okay, so it's not running on my local runner. That's issue number one. I fully expected this to run on my runner. Let's see if I can change that. Larger GitHub, standard GitHub runner, self-hosted runner. It's definitely here. It knows about it. All right, so I wonder if I have to tell it. It's been so long since I set this up, I don't remember anything. So we'll go to self-hosted runner, and is there anything that okay, I guess I gotta go to settings to do it. Tell me a lot about what it is. I think I know what it is. I think I have that. I just need to know, how do I get my jobs to run on that? Yeah, it's saying it's listening for jobs. Can I dispatch this to a specific runner? Do I need to add it in my action definition to run on a specific runner? You got it. Yeah, well, it's, man, the experience is quite bad. First of all, I had to continually take the device on and off because I can't, like, the pass-through, I just can't read. Some people were saying to adjust the fit, but it's like, I've done that. It's like, sometimes I don't understand when people make suggestions. It's like, have you not, like, I am way smarter than average. Like, I used to feel a certain kind of way about, but like, I know this for a fact. I am smarter than average. I'll just leave it at that. Like, let's just pretend that I've already tried all of these things. And it's interesting how people be like, oh, you should do this. Have you tried this? It's like, yeah, I tried it within the first 30 seconds. And you know, that's why I have the opinion that I have, is because I've actually tried the thing. You know, like, but it's hard to explain that to some people, I guess. It has a lot of issues, man. Like I have to continually trust the device, and it's not enough to just say trust. I also have to go and say, what's the word? I had to put in my PIN, which is painful to do. Literally, it's literally painful to do. Trying to look at, like, doing all of this to try to, like, nah, I don't want to do that. This isn't telling me how to actually use my own runner. Actions runner controller. No, that's not it either. Oh, excuse me. You know what? Maybe I have to, let me open this. Maybe I have to actually dispatch it. I haven't actually dispatched the thing. I just did a new one. So we'll go to my action and let's do, go away. We'll do run. Maybe it'll do it over here now. No, it's still not using, God dang it. Like, I don't care about it failing. Like, I expect it to fail. I just want to see it fail on my computer. That's really all I need. I need it to fail on my computer. Then I can start doing the actual things, because I'm actually testing to see if I can get this to run on my machine. Maybe, is there a, no? How in the hell do I get this to work? Last time I did this for post, actually, you know what? Do I have one of these? I might have one. Let me check. I'm like, I've done this before in the past. For the API. Yeah, all of these were running on my runner. Let's see if I was doing anything special here. I don't think I was. We'll do branch deploy. Come on now. No, I don't see anything special here. I see nothing here that's special. Interesting. Okay. Let's ask ChatGPT. Maybe it knows. Actually, I don't care about how to set up. How do I dispatch? How do I dispatch jobs to my self-hosted GitHub runner? And then I'll say actions, git actions. Oh, okay. There's a thing. Okay. Wait, was this always the case? All right, well, that's an easy fix. So let's go and do that. It just runs on. Before I go and check that though, let's see if this was mentioned anywhere in this doc. Runs on. No. Okay, it's also not underscore. It's hyphen. No, it's not listed anywhere here in this doc. What about here, self-hosted runners, about self-hosted runners? Let's see if it's here. Nope, it's not anywhere here in this doc. Okay. All right, let's see, runs on. Workflow syntax for GitHub actions, running jobs in a container. Interesting. So there's definitely a runs on right here, but yeah, that it wasn't listed in the thing. All right, so cool. Maybe the instructions should mention that, because I just wasted 10 minutes of my life trying to get that to work, and it's something simple, which is just like put runs on. Let's go to here, and we'll go to the runner, which is a YAML file. Oh, it's not a YAML file? What kind of file is it? Oh, it's YML. Ah, haha. Okay, sure. All right, and we say runs on self-hosted. Okay, I'm gonna just copy that. I don't want to type that. So is that under the jobs? Yes. So the job. Oh, literally here. My gosh, it was here the whole time. Okay, self-hosted. All right, user error. I take back everything that I said. All right, so we'll say run on local or self-hosted runner, and yeah, we'll commit this directly, and it should run, and we should see it over here. Yeah, look at that, log latest release, perfect. So it's running the job on my machine. It should fail. I don't care about that. Okay, cool. Now the next question is, can I do some type of verbose mode? Right. So I'm going to check because I really don't know. We'll go to Wati, whatever this is, and we'll go into the runner stuff. Okay, and we'll look at the run. Oh, and there's a helper we'll have to look at as well. Okay, so let's see, change directory to script root. All right, we are iterating through some things. Okay. All right. And is it calling? Okay, it's calling the run helper here, and it's passing some things. All right, so let's go to that run helper. Wait, what? Okay. Oops. All right, there's a command template. Okay, I think that's for Windows. We don't care about that. And then there's this. What is this template? Does it give me the option to do options? I'm looking for a way to do verbose mode, essentially. All right, no. Maybe there's not a way to do verbose mode. Let's see, maybe we'll just look here and we'll say, is there a way to run a self-hosted runner job in verbose mode? No, okay. All right, so I didn't have high hopes for that. I just looked at the script and I didn't see it. So I was like, here's a last hope, like a Hail Mary kind of thing. Okay, now here's what I'm going to try. I'm running this here, but then maybe I can write to the console. So we'll try that. Go into our little action here. There's no way to get to the error that's happening, actually. It's saying that it completed, but it failed with read. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Let me go back to the docs. I may not be looking at I may not be doing the right thing. Oh, it is Git. Okay. Oh, wait. No, I'm looking at the wrong thing still. Again. Oh my gosh. List. This is what I want. So it's Git repos owner repo pulls. Wait, what is this? Oh, we don't want that. So it's repos owner repo pull. Okay, so the owner is going to be code and color. All right, we'll commit that. I should be doing this on a PR, to be honest, because I'm making a lot of changes and I don't know if it's actually going to work. But I don't care right now. It's just me developing on this. So I don't care about the history too much. We'll say use the right owner. You've mentioned you don't like Xcode. What would you say is your favorite IDE? I don't know if I have a favorite IDE. Visual Studio from back in the day, like before Visual Studio 2013 or earlier. I like those. Like 2008, it opened instantly. So probably that one. Okay, look at that. We succeeded. But wait a minute. Echo latest polls. I don't know if this is a success. I was expecting to see the actual result here. But I don't really use IDEs, real talk. I mean, I don't know. I don't want you to think that I actually I don't like most of the tools. Like, I just use them because what are my options right now? It's kind of like you may use a hammer, but you don't really like hammers. They all kind of, I'm not saying that's the case. I'm just saying, it's just, to me, they're all tools. They all have a lot of issues that I don't like, but I have to use them to build the things. And I'm of the mindset that if they were so good and so great, people wouldn't keep developing new tools. So to me, the fact that, people and organizations are investing millions of dollars, possibly billions of dollars, and thousands of man hours building new developer tools, even though we have existing ones, to me, that's a very clear indicator that what we have now is not sufficient. But you may disagree with that, but I don't know. I think more business minded, where it's like, if people are out doing something, then that must mean that there is value in doing that, and that it is solving a problem. Otherwise, we wouldn't have tools like GitHub, for instance, which I'm not saying it's the best thing ever. I think actually I am saying it's the best thing ever to me. But it's just you have these tools that come along once in a blue moon that really make your life easier, that improves the developer experience. I am not that into dev tools as I once was. I used to be a dev tools developer. In fact, here I'll show you the thing that I built. Here, this right here. So this is one of the dev tools that I've used, or I don't know, I built. I'm biased though. I'll admit it. I'm biased. I like GitHub stuff because of reasons. Like, why wouldn't I like GitHub stuff? All right. We're gonna call this. Wait. Why? All right. How come it's not actually echoing here? Is it only gonna do it in the UI here? Let's see. Okay, so we get nothing. Okay, so it is running it. It's just not echoing on my machine. Okay, all right. I don't know if I'm going to be able to access things locally. See if ChatGPT can give me. How can I access local? We'll say my local network from a job, from a self-hosted runner job. Wait, it inherits it? Oh, that seems like a security issue. But okay, I'll take it if I don't have to do any work. It's connected to your local network. Of course it is. Firewall, security settings. Actually, let's see. Oh wait, that's not how I see. Is it here? Shit. Oh yeah, that is it. Okay, yeah. Let's see. Do I have? Let's see here. Wait, what did it say? Use firewall security. Okay, so let's see if there's anything going to GitHub right now. Okay, there are a few things. We have the runner listener here. Okay, so it's passing, so we're good. There is no rule to block it. Perfect. So we'll go ahead and hide that away. Use internal IP addresses or host names. Okay, I can edit my IF config so that I can access Hermes, or maybe I can do that now. Let's see. Let's go to Finder. Okay, so I should be able to do SMB Hermes, and then let's say content, and then footage. I actually don't remember. Let's see. Oh, it's capital footage. Okay. I think capitalization matters here. So we'll say content, footage. Yeah, we'll just keep it with that. Okay. So what I need to find out is if I can connect to an SMB device on the network. Excuse me. All right, I'll need to mount and share it with the, okay. Update install. It's already mounted, so I don't think I have to do that. Oh, wait, is this mounting in the runner? Okay. All right, I'll say the runner is hosted on Mac OS. What browser is this? This is Arc. It's here. It's Arc. I'll drop it in the chat for you. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. I don't know. Does copy not work anymore on my computer? Like, what the fuck? My keyboard isn't working right now. Like, real talk. My keyboard. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. It finally caught up. We caught up. All right. There we are. There you go. That's right. I guess since even programming languages don't stand still, the tools you support them can either. Tech is always moving forward. Man, like, I don't know. Is it moving forward? Is it? Like, it's always moving, but like, all right, let's be real. Is it always moving forward? I don't see that happening. I did a thing in computer history a long time ago. I'm into history in general. But what I'm noticing is that we are literally moving backwards. When computing first came and became, I guess, more mainstream, I'm using quotes here, more mainstream, it was shared. It was time share on a mainframe. So, you're on a campus, whatever, there's a computer and you can submit your jobs to it, and you generally would have a quota of the amount of time that you could use for your jobs, and you all shared that system. And then we went to the personal computer revolution where everyone can have their own systems. There's no more timeshare. Granted, Linux and Mac OS, they kind of kept the concept of, like a multi-user system where, you can have jobs running by other users, even though they may not be logged into the UI. But in all honesty, like, we went from personal computing to then let's move all of our stuff back to timeshare. We call it cloud. I don't know why we had to give a fancy name or a dumb name to it. And I know why it's called the cloud. It's mainly because in network diagrams, the internet was always represented as a cloud. So what we've essentially done is we've moved the power from personal people, like personal computers, into shared computers that no one owns. So I don't see that as going forward. I see it as the exact opposite. I think that the personal computing revolution was a game changer because it essentially allowed anyone to have access to computation. You could do whatever you like. We are not in that place anymore. I mean, we are kind of, but it seems like we're quickly moving away from that, where, almost every app these days is a web application. You don't own any of the things. You don't own any of the data that you produce. It goes to them. right? Like, this data is valuable. Why are we okay with having these other companies have it and then sell it and then make money off of it, but then we don't get anything in return? I feel a certain kind of way about that. Oh, wow. I didn't even run this. I thought that this was okay. Well, okay, sure. I'm already connected to the thing. So just like, do the thing. I've already configured this. I just need to know what do I put in my whatever file. What do I put in the workflow in the GitHub action workflow YAML file? I wonder if I can just do shell. If I could just do shell, that would be dope. I wonder if it's going to say, yeah, you just actions checkout. No. Okay. There is no password. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, it's just, I just do shell. All right. Good to know. So I don't even think I need to mount. I think I can just do a ls of volumes and then whatever my thing is. So let's try that. So we're going to run a new, we're going to have another step, I guess, another run thing. So let's go to here. And we'll add another run thing, and I'll add it before the other thing. Oh, okay, let me edit. Okay. All right, so we'll put in the command, we'll say ls, and we'll do volumes. I think it's volumes. Shit, I've already forgotten what it is. Let's go and check. We'll do that. Wait, why is that not working? Okay, interesting. I can't get, okay, that was, all right, that was weird. Okay, so we have content. All right, I can't copy it, fine. I'll just remember it, that is content. Go away, I don't want you anymore. So we'll say volumes, content, footage, like that. And let's just see what happens. Actually, we'll go into 2024 and then 02 February. Actually, I'm not going to do that because it has spaces. I don't want to, I don't know what's going to happen. So we'll go ahead and commit this. And we'll just say, yeah, whatever. We're going to have dumb commit messages. It's okay. We'll get back on track Monday. All right, let's see if, all right, so it's running, it succeeded. Let's see if it did the ls of the directory. Do we get back the result? Run ls. Aha, yes, it's working. Okay, this is good. This is good. This means that my hack, it can work. So let me backtrack a little bit. Last night I was saying how I needed to, like, I want to run all this stuff locally, but I don't want to have to actually upload these files anywhere. So I was like, maybe I can use my computer as a runner without having to actually develop a true runner, like a thing that can receive jobs. I don't want to have to open the port on my machine and just have it open unsecure. I'd rather have GitHub, do that because I trust them a little bit more than I trust myself. And what I've just shown is that I can have a self-hosted runner. I can dispatch a job, and then I can get it to run something. So here's the next step. Oh man, this is useful. First, I got to figure out how to get this. Like, I need to be able to like do this right here. Shit, how do I do this? I think I think what I can do is I can kind of circle around it another way. We'll open up, we'll go to volumes, and then I'll just copy the path. So we'll say volumes, and then this is content footage 2024. Okay, and then we'll go into, yeah, there we are. See, this is what I want right here. So I need to just copy that. So let's go back to our job. And I should probably, start doing this in my actual text editor at this point. But of course, I'm gonna push it off until the last minute. Oh, we gotta edit. All right, now we can paste. So we're gonna go into February. Did I misspell it? I did. Shit. I'm not gonna. Yeah, shit. I'll correct the name. Shit. So the reason why I'm debating if I even want to correct the name is because my shit. What did I just do? My Final Cut projects, they expect it to be February, however the hell I spell that, not February with the R. So I'll have to update my Final Cut projects after this. All right, so we have that. We're gonna go into February. Okay. In fact, I don't even want to do that. Let's just CD into it for now. So we'll CD into it. And then from here, we'll just run, we'll run, can I run find? Can I do find? And then say, give me all of the, I would have to do a grep here. So we're not gonna do that yet. We'll just add another step or another run step, I should say. And we'll do ls-l. ls should be fine. Yeah, ls should be fine. It's good enough. Okay, let's commit. Ah, shit. Oh, fuck. All right, we'll just. I thought I'd do. Oh man. All right. All right. There we are. Uh-oh, it's not liking something. Volumes, no such file exists. Volumes, footage, 2040. Wait. That's not the file. Oh, it's cut off. Okay. Okay, it's cut off. You know what? I have a solution to this. Instead of trying to get this right, I am going to update the name. I can do that. It's my computer. I can do what I want. That's the beauty of this, right? It's that like when it's your shit, you can do what you want. I love it. So we're going to come over here. We're just going to rename this. We're going to remove the space. So this is now going to be called 02_February. And this is going to be called 01_. And I'll go and rename these like later. I have a tool that helps me do these things. So I'm not having to do it a lot. I can just point it to my directory and do a regular expression and say, hey, here's this thing. Change every space dash space to a no space _ no space. And yeah. Spell February whichever way you like. Well, I've spelled it. It's spelled correctly. I'm just removing the spaces because I think I'm dealing with a spacing issue. Like naming, like file names is hard with spaces. That's why most times you don't have spaces. See here where I'm doing this weird shit. We're no longer doing that. We're just going to do, we're just going to do an _ now. Like so. So now we should be good, hopefully. And I don't think I need that. All right, let's commit directly to the thing. Yep, bypass every rule. We don't care right now. So I'm looking for succeeded. Haha, yes. Yes, look at that. Look at it. Put some respect on it. It didn't work. It didn't work. Ah, shit. Okay. So we're definitely in the directory, but maybe, huh? Interesting. Maybe I had to specify the path. I don't know. Let's try it. So we'll put a dot right here and see if that makes any difference. So we'll say ls dot. Maybe it'll actually do something. Let me actually confirm that there's data in there. I actually don't know. I think there is though. So we'll go into, go back. We'll go to 2024 and we'll go into February. Oh yeah, so that should work. Or let's see, ls. Yeah, that should have worked. I'm going to try this. We'll just put it on the same line. Screw it. We'll do that. All right, we'll commit that. I'm sure that GitHub Actions wasn't meant to be used in this way. So I'm over here going out of band. So if it doesn't work, you know, I can't really talk shit about GitHub at this point because it wasn't meant for this, and I know that. That's why it's a hack. And it's working. My hack is working. Fuck it. We're good. So here's the next thing that I want to do. We're going to add a new step or new whatever the hell. Actually, yeah, we'll add a new step. I think that's probably for the best. So what is this? I actually don't care about any of this right here. So we'll say we'll get rid of this. I'm gonna keep it for now. I'll keep it for now. It's not hurting anything. Let's edit. And I did say I need to do this in my text editor, and yeah, I'm gonna keep kicking that can. I really should do it though. So we're gonna do ffmpeg, and this is where things are gonna have to, you know, they're gonna get a little interesting. So at the moment, I am going to hard code the file that I wanted to do. However, in the future, I will know the name of the file because the file is created and it'll be in my database, right? So like once eCam actually starts, I can, on the end of it, I can say, all right, well, when it ends, give me the name of the file and the path, basically the path, and then I can just dump that in here. So we're gonna do ffmpeg, and then let me open up my notes. Make sure I'm not putting the wrong thing. Yeah, so it's ffmpeg -i, and then the source is going to be, let's pick a source right quick. We're gonna pick this right here, this one, 2024, that movie. So that, and then we're gonna give it an output source, which I'm going to put, this is where I don't know if it's gonna work. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna, I think I can use home here. I really don't know. We're gonna see though. We'll try it. If not, I'll have to do the full pass, which is like users slash whoever I am slash some other stuff slash some other stuff. But yeah, we're gonna throw this on desktop for now, or at least try to throw it on my desktop. And then we'll say processed. Oh wait, no, I already have this. I think I already have a folder called processed audio somewhere. Yeah, look at that. Look at me. Processed audio. And then we're gonna call this 2024 dash, and obviously you can see how this is easy to programmatically name because I already have the name. I just changed the extension. So we'll say .wave, and yeah, we'll end that. And I think I spelled ffmpeg right. Let's confirm. All right, let's ffmpeg. ffmpeg mpeg ffmpeg. Yeah, that looks right. So we'll go ahead and commit. Let's see here. File names and project names can be a bitch if you're prioritizing inactivity. into yeah, it can be. But I think what I've done is the appropriate solution. Like I keep my O2, which I want because of sorting order. I want it to be sorted. I still know what it is. It's _February. Now it doesn't look as nice, but I don't know if I care that much because I don't really use this, if that makes sense. Like I put my footage here and then I import it into Final Cut and I keep it in place. So I'm rarely ever actually interacting with this directly. And if the goal is to have my programs do things, it makes sense to make it easy for that as well. So I think that's what I've done. We'll see though. We'll see. We get a failure. What are we failing on? FFmpeg. No such file or directory. Okay. All right. So, let's. All right, man. All right. I don't know what directory I'm in, so let me check. So once I do this, we'll just copy this. Oops. Yeah, we'll copy that line, put it here. Okay. And then we'll just ask what directory are we in. But it's saying that this file doesn't exist, and I'm like, I don't, it definitely exists. But maybe it doesn't exist here. So we'll have to figure out why this isn't keeping me in the same, whatever, or screw it. Yeah. I want to see. I actually want to know. So I'll go ahead and do it, and then we'll screw it, and we'll just get it fixed. I actually know how I can fix it without, going through too much effort. But let's see what directory I'm in. PWD. Does it not show? Okay, there we are. I'm in users, code and color. I see. Okay. I understand. Okay. So I think I need to start splitting this up into steps so that once I am in my directory, like it's always there and I'm not having to constantly rename that directory. For now, I'm just gonna solve it. And then I'll think about making this a little bit easier to work with and maintain in the future. So we'll just delete that, put that here. Okay. So we'll commit that. All right. And obviously list PRs is not what I'm doing here, but it doesn't matter. We can rename it later. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, look at that sexiness. It's working. I'm over here doing stuff that I shouldn't be doing. I'm gonna have to write a blog post one day about this. Maybe I need to integrate ChatGPT more into my workflow. Yeah, ChatGPT can be useful. I use it, when I'm searching for information. It's useful for that. There's also Gemini, Bard, that thing. Yeah, there's all kinds of things. All right, yeah, this is you. Oh man, this is awesome. Look at that. Oh man, I'm over here. I'm glad that I switched away from vision. I'm actually getting actual stuff done. I thought about this last night. I was like, I can do this as a hack, and to see it actually working. Yeah, let's go look. Let's see if it actually worked. It did, but no, obviously I had to show it to y'all. Look at that. Look at it. Let me do, wait, where is it? There should be one for today. Yeah, look at that. That sexiness, it worked. It's working. All right, so let's do the next step. I mean, shit, now that that's working, yeah, we'll oops. All right, so the next one is we're going to go to my desktop. Actually, do I want to go to my desktop? For now it's fine. Yes, I can always change these paths later. So yeah, let's do that. And here we are again doing what I said that I need to stop doing, but we have momentum now, so we're gonna have to keep doing it. All right, so we're gonna do another run, and we'll go to my desktop. We'll go into process audio, like so. Then we will, oh shit, wait, hold on. I'm going to delete some things. All right, we don't want this. Wait, which one of these did I just do? Friday. All right, I don't want that one either. So we're going to delete that because that's what we're going to now generate programmatically. So we'll get rid of that. 2020. Okay, why do we have 2? How is this possible? How is this possible to have 2 files with the same name in a directory? I didn't know that. I didn't think that this was possible. Let's. All right, let's cd into this directory. Yeah, this doesn't make sense. How is that possible? All right, well, let's just delete it. Make sure I'm deleting the right one. All right, sure. Interesting. I'm also going to delete this too. I'm going to delete it. And I'll probably need to write a cleanup script. Now that I'm going to be doing this, I'm going to be iterating a lot. All right, so we're going to go into the processed audio, and then we're going to use socks in order to do this. I think I could use FFmpeg too, but I'll use socks for now. And then we're going to say the path. The path is literally just going to be this name right here. So we'll just take this, that, and then we'll resample it to 16 kilohertz. And I want it to be stored in this path here. So it should just be, I'll just rename it essentially. So do that. You know what? I'm gonna be extra safe. And I'm gonna just give a full name to the path. And I'm over here using tabs, like I have tab completion. Processed audio. And then we'll say that wave, and then we'll say dot or 16K or something like that. Or I'm gonna use dots. No, I'm not. I'm gonna use that 16K dot wave, like that. Okay. All right, so we'll go ahead and commit that, I guess. I wonder if I should go ahead and do the next step of this. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna have to think about some things in the future. But for now, let's go ahead and do this and see if we get the resampled audio. All right. Could you explain the key functionality of your project? Basically, a summary of what your project is about. Yes, I can. But I'm gonna do it in a roundabout way. Give me a second. Actually, yes, I'm going to explain it, but I'm going to explain it again. It's going to be in a roundabout way. In order to explain it, though, I had to find my last stream. So give me a second. Let me close some things that I don't need right now. So we'll close that. All right. I don't even know what this is. Let's close that. Wait, did it finish that quickly? Oh shit, it finished fast. That was... Oh wow. Okay. I guess it's faster when you're not manually doing it. I guess there's that part. Okay, so let me close this window and we will look for my last stream, which I think might be on my local machine. So let's look there in movies, Ecamm live recordings. We'll look at this in a list mode. All right. Oh, and I need to figure out what I need to merge the SRTs too. That's something else that I'll need to do. So I did a stream yesterday, February 7th, yesterday. Oh, here we are. All right, this is it right here. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna rename this to be what it should be, which is basically this right here. And I'm doing it manually. Normally I run it through my program to do this, but no, we'll do that. And you know what? I'll go ahead and do this right here too. Let me just do it while it's on my mind. Bear with me, man. I'll get there. Don't worry. Okay, is there like, what time is this? All right, this is 7:20 p.m. So this must be .2. and then this would be .1. Okay, wait, what? Oh, wait, what? Oh, I'm tripping. I put it on the wrong one. All right, .2. Delete that. All right, and then normally my program actually handles all of this for me. So, you know, forgive my mistakes. Generally, I don't do anything. So it's impossible for me to make a mistake because I refuse to do anything. So we'll dump that in there. And eventually I'm going to start having to dump these SRT files in there as well. Like here, let me open it. Ah, shit. Why did it open it that way? Open this with Sublime, maybe. We'll say no. Just let me open with whatever I like. Let's go to Sublime. Always open. It's never going to work. It never does, but I'm going to do it anyways. So yeah, we have these messages here from people. And wait, oh, well, no, it's not you. Okay, yeah. So we have these messages from people, and I would like to be able to do this as well. All right, let me actually get there now. So let's do the thing. So we're going to update my code, my runner to actually use this new file that I just dragged over into here. So we'll go into list mode here. And this is what I did yesterday. So we're going to change the name to be 09. So we'll say 09. Oh shit. Okay. Damn it. Okay. This is where I really should use my text editor because I'm likely to make a mistake now because I'm having to actually manually do stuff. That's the last thing you want me doing is actually doing stuff myself. I make all kinds of mistakes. All right, it looks like we should be good here. So let me go ahead and save this. And honestly, I should make this out. Oh fuck, god damn it. Oh man, okay. What I should do is add an input so I can just give it the name of the file that I wanted to do to make it easy to iterate for now. Okay, so we're doing this now, and then we're going to run Whisper on it, and I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do it manually for now, right? So let me go over to here, okay, and we'll say main. I'll just go up like that, and then we'll just change the name. And I think it's dashes now, so we're doing dashes. -16k dot wave. We can't run it until after this completes. So let's wait for this to complete. See where we are. All right. Yeah. So it should have finished now. Yeah. Perfect. It finished. So we should be able to run this over here now. All right. Are you still following? We are thinking, or we're waiting, or wait, we are the waiting. You still following? I'm about to answer your question, but it's about to be fucking dope. Okay. So what you're seeing now is I'm transcribing the audio that I just did, and this is what I'm going to have the runner. I'm going to have the runner do this, and the reason why I want to do it this way is because I explained everything that you've asked last night, and I don't want to repeat myself. But I will happily do this and then kind of like literally show you, and yeah, maybe you can take from it what you will. All right, let's let this happen for a little bit. While this is happening, let's go on over here and update my runner to do this so that I don't have to do it again manually. And I should turn these into variables in a bit. All right, so we're gonna wait. Okay, I keep forgetting I can't do that. Okay. So we're going to run, and then the command that I want to do is I'm going to go into my code directory. And then what is it? Is it code and color? And then whisper.cpp. /run main. Fuck, what is it? Is it main? I literally just typed the command. I forgot. let's go to my history. Let's see. Is it main? Should be what I just did, literally. Are these not in order? Like, what the hell? 2024-10. Yeah, I just ran this. Why isn't this here? All right, man. I don't know why what I just ran isn't here yet. Here, I'll just reopen it. Maybe I had to like refresh. I don't know. No, it's not there. Okay, fine. Okay. Well, shit. All right, we'll look for it. All right, I'll go into Whisper. Oh, it is main. Okay, yeah, it is main. Okay, so then we'll say main, and then I've already gotten what do I want? I wanted to output, and we'll output an SRT file, I think. Yeah, and then we'll say file, and then I need to give it a path to where I want to do the thing. I'm sorry, the path to where it is, and that path is going to be desktop. Basically, it's this right here. We'll just copy this, copy that. Go away, go away, go away. All right, so we're gonna do that, and then this is gonna generate my whatever the hell. All right, and then I wonder, I could probably do everything here. I'm not gonna do it yet. I'm not gonna run this because I'm currently running. Okay, there we are. Perfect. So we have my output. Let's look at that right quick. We'll close that. We'll close this. We'll even close that, and this right here too. Quit. All right. Move that over here. Process audio. We should see something for today right here. All right. So let's open it with. See what you, so I did this last time and I said SRT, open this in Sublime. It's just like, no, fuck you, Will. We don't care. Apple's like, we know what's best. We know that you want to open this in a program that's not even meant for text. So I don't understand how this works, to be honest. And I don't understand why I don't see Sublime right now. Like, am I just dumb? Oh, it's not actually in alphabetical order. Oh, I see. Okay, it's not me that's being dumb. It's them. It's not me, it's them. All right, let's go into Sublime. If I can find it. All right, here we are. I'll do this again. Always open with, and it's going to ignore me. All right, so we have my subtitles here and all this. We have subtitles. Here's what I need to do though. I need to delete everything that has like music and shit. So let me go ahead and do that. Delete that. All right. And then I'm looking for things that are just the same and never really changes, because it does happen. I should have generated this as text. All right. I may generate this as text, but let's go and put this in ChatGPT for now. See if it'll even work with this. It probably won't. All right, so we'll say summarize the following transcript. All right, so we'll go in. Let's see if it complains. I expect it to complain. If this, okay, all right, yeah. I was like, I expect it to complain. So because it's going to complain, I actually have a workaround for this that I can show you now, like quickly. I can't actually do what I need to do. Let me come to here, and instead of saying SRT, we'll say output text, out text. I think it's out text. No, it's output text. It's output text. All right, so we'll say output text, and then I'm gonna go ahead and save this. And before I save it, let me delete all of these things. Remember that script that I'm like, I need to write a cleanup script? I haven't done it yet. So, all right, so we'll delete all of that. Oops, here. And then we'll commit this. And while this is running, I'll kind of explain what I'm doing, right? So as you can tell, I make a lot of mistakes, and I'm also kind of lazy. I don't like doing anything. So my thing is like, why don't I use my computer to help me with these streams? I don't know what I do in my streams. I don't plan these. I kind of just start them. But I would like to know what it is that I did in my last stream. I would also like to keep track of my task. This is how this all started. Is that generally in the past, I would start off my live streams with a to-do list of things that I wanted to accomplish. I would define it at the beginning of the stream. However, as I started this project or other projects, I'm sorry, what I realized is that I was forgetting what the hell I needed to do. So I was like, it would be really cool if I can see the last task that I completed and then the tasks that I didn't complete, and then those could just be brought over. So this all started out as that. However, this is now becoming I want to transcribe my it failed. I want to transcribe my live stream audio. I want to summarize it and using some type of LLM. For now, I'm using OpenAI, but in the future, I'll use my own. So that was the embeddings that I was talking about last night. I would encourage you to watch the last stream from yesterday. I actually go into great detail. In fact, the whole stream was basically that. That's why I'm not trying to go through all of that again. But give me a second. Let me figure out why this isn't working. We have main. Shit. No, that is right. I don't know why I put CD there. These are the types of mistakes that I'm talking about. This is why I like programming. It's because I can just do it correctly once, and I'm good. All right, yeah. So this right here, that will never work. So we're going to do. Can I do /? Let's see. Let's go into my home directory. So we'll go there, and we'll just say /, and then code. Yeah, I can. Perfect. We can do that. Got to edit it first. So we're going to do // code. Now we should be good. Okay. Commit that. Oh man, where's my little massage gun? I had a massage gun somewhere. Yes, kinda. Yes. It'll also handle the content amplification for me. So it'll create the Twitter, the LinkedIn, and the YouTube post. So, amplifying the content. It'll also go to Instagram as well. And it'll be for that particular platform. So different platforms, the tone and voice are different. So I'll make sure that I can capture that. There's also, here's the part that I haven't shown this in a while, but let me pull it up. The other thing is I would like to be able to, hold on, let me see, Slack testing. Yeah, here we are. So I also want this right here. So whenever I start a stream, I would like the people in my Slack channel to be notified if they want, or if I have my bot installed in a channel that anytime I start a stream, it'll pop up and say, hey, here's the stream link or whatever. And for me, I want to see the actual broadcast, like the stream manager. All the stream managers. Right now, the only one that I've done is YouTube, but there's also stream managers for Twitch and Twitter. So I'll be getting those involved so I can easily get to them. And then there's also the GitHub stuff right here. So I'm actually creating PRs. So all of my notes, basically the summary, my transcripts, the notes, the people who made chats or submitted chat messages, all that kind of stuff, the summary, all of that will get dumped in these files. And right now there's nothing in there. This is kind of like a placeholder, except it's showing the title. It's getting the title that I named these videos. So all of that will be dumped into here so that I can come and have a good sense of what it is that I've done, right? And these are older. Let me go to one that's currently open, and there should be a link to the video. Yeah. So also within the notes, I'll have a link to the actual stream, as well as like all the other streams. And the use case that I'm trying to enable is being able to search just raw text, be like, oh, well, when did I talk about sample rates? And my bot can go through all of it wouldn't actually go through the videos. It would go through the embeddings that I create of the transcripts of my videos. It can go through all of that and give me a list of videos, the actual YouTube videos where I talked about that. And since I have the transcripts, I now have the time, so I can put the time in there and I can click and it'll take me directly to when I said what. So yes, but no, there's more to it, right? There's the other thing that I want to, so my target language is Mandarin. I've been studying it for a very long time, actually. So it's like the other thing that I would like to do is offer my transcripts in Mandarin. And like in both simplified and traditional. I don't do traditional. I mean, maybe I should try to learn traditional characters, but I mostly do simplified. So I wouldn't be able to transcribe it to traditional characters even if I wanted to. So I'm also hoping that I can train a model that can do that for me, right? So, or any language really. So that's more of it. It's, your nutshell is kind of right, but it's a bigger nut than maybe you're considering, than you're thinking. All right, let's see if my thing ran. It didn't. It failed. Where did it fail? Why did it fail? Okay. Already exists, overwrite. Okay. So I'm going to have to make sure that I do something to make sure that even if it does exist, I overwrite it or I handle it gracefully. So let's rerun it because that didn't work. So we'll rerun. Yeah, we don't need to do all that. We're good. All right. Let's actually look at it and see what's happening. And what's cool about doing this using a local runner is that I don't have to worry about compute cost. It's fine. Like, it's just like energy, but I mean, this is such a efficient computer. It's like, I don't give a shit. The dollar that I'm paying to do this. Oh, it failed. Oh, God dang it. Let's see. Run. Yeah. Output. Process completed code. Main. No such file directory. Wait, what? No such file or directory. I don't understand this. Run cd. Oh, wait. Did I not save it? Wait, what the hell? Did I do the work and then not save it? Oh my gosh. I feel dumb. I literally, I forgot to save it. Nobody told me, so it's not just me. Shit. Okay. Fuck. Okay. Let's commit that. And we'll delete this. All right. And it's like stupid mistakes like that. Like, I actually changed this. It was live. I'm sure y'all saw it. I guess I failed to commit it. Or I ran the wrong job. Oh, I know what it is. I ran the previous job, so it ran the previous version of that. That's what happened. I forgot that GitHub does that. That's user error on my part, actually. I did change it, I think. No, obviously I didn't. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Let's see. I can't read that. Let's see. So then it publishes it to social media for you at the end with appropriate links for users to view the video with appropriate description. Yes. Then some additional post-upload tasks like transcribe to other languages and allows subjective search of the content provided. Yes, yes. Right, like isn't that like the thing with video is that you can't search it. So you can think of this as I'm trying to build video search. Oh, did it fail again? Why did it fail? Let's see. Code error process completed with error code 1. Users, headline, see if we no such file. Huh. I wonder if I can do .tilde/code. No, I can't. Okay. I don't believe that there is no file. But what can I do? How can I address this? Okay, I know how I can address this. We will, oh gosh, I keep forgetting that I have to edit. All right, so we'll first CD into here. We'll do that. We'll name the path and we'll go into Whisper, and then we'll do ./main output, and then we'll do the thing. So hopefully this will work, and I'll commit that. And I want to, like, I'm going to end up writing a script that if the file exists, it'll just skip that step. That's really what I want to do. I'm getting tired of having to delete this every single time. Or maybe I should finally write that script. It's very easy to do. I'm going to keep putting it off. There are a lot of streamers that will pay good money for that. I know big companies like Google do this for videos on YouTube to enrich their search, but offering this as an on-prem solution of end users would be amazing for. Imagine packing this into a one-click solution and an app published to the App Store. Yeah, I mean, hopefully I can get there. I don't know. We'll see. Like, I'm working towards that. That's actually what I'm going towards. I don't think YouTube does this. I can't search. And this is my issue with YouTube, is that I can't search in my video and say, when did I talk about X? I would like to be able to do that. Like that's like, I need to do that, because I don't know what I talk about in my streams. And people sometimes are like, oh, well, like, what did you do in this stream? And it's like, I don't know. Like, how would I know? Wait, did this run already? Was it that fast? Oh no, okay, no wonder. I was like, wow, okay. So it's telling me how to use it. I don't know. Why is it telling me how to use it if I don't know how to use it? Let me close this. What the fuck? Why is it doing this? So /main output text. All right. Isn't that what I have? Yeah, output text file and then a path. Did I not give it a path? Usage main options. Is it not output text? Is that it? Let's see. Whisper CPP. It's definitely output text. I could say -o text. Okay, all right, sure, we'll try that. No, I prefer --. I think this is easier for other people to read. If I decide to make this, open, maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so it worked, but it's not working the way that I want. It's saying that I need to do main and then the file and then the other file. I've already done that though. I actually don't like, I'm actually a little lost right now. It's saying that this is an unknown argument. Is it not output? Oh, oh, okay. I understand. I see what I'm doing wrong. Oh man. Look at this. Look at that. It's that. I put an E because that's how you spell text, but no, we need to save that one character, that one keystroke. So yeah. All right, let's try this again. Commit. And let me quickly delete this before it fails again. All right, cool. All right, let's go look at it. All right, I think this one should work. I think we're getting there. YouTube doesn't expose this feature directly to users, but it's used in the back end to determine if the video is advertiser friendly, no curse words. Yeah, but I don't think it's establishing an index for you to search though. Like, yeah, it's transcribing. I get that. The transcription sucks. I'm not even gonna lie. I've tried to use it. It doesn't work very well. But I don't think that it's creating an index that you could then search against in the future using natural language. Now, I may be wrong. Like maybe they'll do that. I don't know. You may be right, to be honest. All right, look at that. So now we're transcoding. I'm sorry. Yeah, we're transcoding right now. And yeah, it's upbeat music, slow music, upbeat music. Welcome to today's live stream. I'm Will. Today is, yeah, look at that. So it's working. So we're getting the things, and it should be generated in as text this time. So I'm going to take the output of this once it's finished, and then we will, let me close this. We don't need to see all of that. Yeah, I'll take the output of this and then we'll dump it into OpenAI to get a summary or something like that. Or actually, no, I'm not even going to do that. I'm going to ask a question. I'm just going to ask your question. Like, what is this project? Like, what's the purpose of the project that I'm building? And see, let's just see if OpenAI can figure it out. That'll be kind of dope. Can you show the resources being consumed? Oh yeah, sure. Let me come here and we'll do top. All right. So there you are. I don't know. Is it even still running? It may be done. Oh yeah, it's still running. So it shouldn't be much for this because this is just a transcription. Where things are really going to come in handy is I can run multiple at the same time. I'm on a 20 core CPU. So in theory, I should be able to run between 10 to 15 jobs simultaneously, which is going to be necessary. I have over 400 of these live streams. So I have quite a backlog. So yeah, it'll be helpful to be able to run all of these, simultaneously, or as many as possible. But of course, I had to get there. Right now I'm just like hacking away to figure out, the different things, the steps and all that kind of stuff. And then I'll start doing a little bit more engineering to build out my infrastructure to handle this in the way that I want it to be handled. And then I can go back to my user stuff, like actually developing the user experience. So the UI is primarily Slack, but there is also a web UI for authenticating. So getting set up with Slack, with YouTube, because I have to authenticate you and all that kind of stuff. I also need to develop the authentication for GitHub, and I need to develop the GitHub app. And so far, I've been doing it manually. Let me show you the target repo. I think I was just in there, actually. Is it? Okay, well, I guess we'll just... Shit. Okay. We'll just look for it this way. We'll go to GitHub. And that'll... I am a little separate. Devlog. Okay. So when I actually end up building the GitHub app, when you install it in a repository or in your org or whatever, or in my org rather, it'll create the repo, devlog or whatever I name it. It will generate this dot file here, this dot path, which has some things in it, some configuration. Right now it's just a template, but eventually there will be other things in here that the bot on the GitHub site will need to use in order to properly set up your repository and do things, including this workflow that I'm building. So like the action, like that's going to get dumped into here eventually, and it's going to run here, not in where it's currently being run. So this has all of the information about the files and all that kind of stuff. Right now I'm hard coding it, which is why, but eventually it'll be here and it'll be part of the installation process of my app, which means I'll have to also build out an onboarding process and all that kind of stuff. And right now it's mostly for me, but in the future, I can make it for other people, I guess. All right, so here is our text file. Let's open this with Sublime. All right, and then we'll just delete anything that has music in it. We'll delete all that, we don't care. Let's make sure that we don't have anything where I'm just repeating. It does that, by the way. I don't know why, but it does it. All right, cool. So we'll just take this text and see if we can put it in ChatGPT. We'll see. If I can't, what I'll do is I guess I'll have to try to do it locally at some point. All right, so we will just close that window and we'll, whatever, we'll put it here. So summarize the primary or the point or the reason. What were you asking? Summarize what I'm doing in my project. I don't know. I don't expect to get a good answer with this. This is like a one shot kind of thing. Like if this works, I will be really impressed. I don't expect this to work, but we'll see if I can type. Okay, based on conversation, it seems like you're explaining and demonstrating how to automate video processing and transcription workflows using various tools and technologies using GitHub Actions, FFmpeg, SOX, and OpenAI's Whisper model for transcription. You covered extracting audio from video files, resampling audio to different sample rates, and initiating the transcription process to create searchable text from video content. This process involves various steps of scripting and using command line tools to manipulate audio and video data, automate content creation, and potentially develop a service for content creators to automate their workflow. You also touched on a separate project related to language learning using the Apple Vision Pro. That's what I threw in the top. Fuck it. I can't do it right now. Overall, your project involves a combination of software engineering, automation, machine learning, potentially augmented reality to improve content creation workflows and language learning experience. Okay. Does that answer your question? Is that... is that... I know this was a long roundabout way to get here, but like, do you understand what I'm doing now? Like, is it like, you're like, okay, I'm behind it. I get it. Do you have an estimate how long it'll take? Wait, let's see. Do you have an estimate how long it'll it'll take to process video size for a 4-hour video. It'll take 5 minutes. I don't. And if you watched yesterday's stream, I kind of go into some of the things that I have to think about and how I'm just getting around it. Like I'm not thinking about that right now. I'm doing this all locally so that I can avoid having to think about certain things. Like if I'm offering this as a service that other people could use, I have to think about the fact that most people don't have the kind of machine that I have. So I would have to upload the video. So it's like if I upload the video, there's compression stuff that I'm gonna need to do. There's going to be maybe I would need the bit rate to be a certain amount. Maybe I'll need the resolution to not be above a certain amount. There'll be a lot of things that I would need to worry about, like bandwidth cost, because I have to pay for that. What happens if an upload starts and they don't complete it? I still have to pay for that. So there's a lot of crap. And to be honest, I haven't really thought through a lot of it. I'm more of a I'll think about it when I get there. I'm going to rebrand it my never ending project. But in the past, I called this project my excuse for content. And the idea is that I only work on this project live on stream, which is why it goes so freaking slow. It's because I only work on it when I'm streaming and only when I'm working on this, because I do other things when I stream too. So this is really to give me content, really. That's really it. Some people, they're like, oh, I want a live stream, but I don't know what to talk about. I'm like, I want a live stream. I don't know what to talk about. So I'll just build shit and just talk about that. So that's kind of what this started out as. And as I continue to go further, I'm starting to realize that, it could be more. I can do more with it. And this is the same thing that I learned when I, started my first company, actually, was that it started out as just like, I'm solving a problem. And then all of a sudden it's like, I have a team. And then all of a sudden it's like, I have investor interest. So yeah, this is kind of it's taking the same kind of path I'm seeing, and which is kind of interesting, because you just, at least in my case, like I'm solving this for me, but I do recognize that this could be useful and valuable to other people. But before I can make it useful to other people, I first have to make it usable and useful to myself. If it's useful and usable to myself, chances are other people may find value in it. And then at that point, it can become a discussion of, hey, do people really want this? And if so, how much are they willing to pay for this? Are there any people who are willing to be angel investors and kind of get this thing launched as a real product? Are there people who are so interested in this where they would be willing to join a startup and help work on this, right? Like dedicate their time and energy to actually see this through beyond what I'm going to do. Now, I can say honestly, and I've learned this about myself, especially after building my first company, is that I am more of a, hold on, give me a second. Somebody's messaging me right now. Oops, let me not put this here. Okay. Give me a second. You're gonna be online later. I don't know. Yeah, so anyway, what I was getting at is that I've learned that there's like two archetypes of people or of founders. You have the people who are good at starting and like getting the thing built and like, putting it out there. And then you have the other people who are good at like taking that thing and scaling it. And then you have other people who are great at basically maintaining what's there and kind of like adding features over time. I fit in that first archetype. It's more visionary builder type thing. I'll have an idea, I'll go off and build it. After that, like, I don't know, I don't have it in me to actually like do the operations. I don't want to do that. I've tried it in the past, and I'm like, you know what? I've done it enough to know that I don't want to do it, which is why I now work for a company. I'm just like, I threw in the towel. I'm like, you know what? This shit's for the birds. I'd rather just go be an individual contributor. Like, I don't want to have to manage people. I don't want to have to like be people's therapist. I don't want to have to always be the one that has the answers. I don't want to have to solve all the problems. Like, yeah. Who knows? Maybe that's what co-founders are for. But yeah, that's hopefully that gives you a lot more context into what this is, how I'm thinking about it. where things may go from here, if they even go from here. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, so now that I've done this, I kind of want to take this one step further and try to use some like get this into the API, because I'm not going to use ChatGPT, or maybe I will use let's open up something else. Let's open up LM Studio. So this is a tool that you can use to easily get some of these models installed, so you don't have to like go and do what I did and sign up for Facebook. Like I actually have the weights for some of these things. Let me show it to you. Let me go over to, wait, what? Why did it take me over here? What the hell? We'll go to media. Why is it in media? I don't know. It shouldn't be in media. We'll delete Geekbench. We don't need that anymore. Would it be under miscellaneous maybe? Yes. Yeah, here we are. So yeah, I have all of the models. I have the 70 billion parameter model for Llama. And you know, yeah, like I'm now trying to use Mistral right now. So let's go ahead and restart, update. All right. Either I misspelled the shit out of that, or I don't have internet. I don't know which one it is, or it's not working. Let's just do MIS. No? All right, this is interesting. It's not working. All right, here we are though. So we have Mistral Instruct, Mistral 7B. I guess I could do the, maybe I'll do Dolphin Llama. Yeah, we'll do Dolphin Llama. So we'll download this. And which one do I want? Do we have the 4K and the 10? Yeah, we'll do this one. I want the best results possible. Even though this is taking long, this is much quicker than me having to go out and manually do these things, like having to go to Hugging Face myself and do the thing. But while this is here though, we'll actually go look at the Hugging Face card right quick, see what we can learn. Uh-oh. Am I streaming? Am I still live? What's going on right now? It's as if I have slow internet. What the fuck? Okay, I'm definitely still streaming. Why is this shit so slow? All right, well, maybe Hugging Face is down. Maybe that's why this isn't loading. Cause it's still download. Normally my internet is fast as fuck. All right, let's see. Who is this? We'll say, is Hugging Face down? Some services are down. Okay. Oh, Git hosting. Oh man, I hope they're not using GitHub, because is it GitHub that's down? GitHub status. No, it's not down. That's something else that I want to do. I kind of want to build a bot that can report on the status, like when something goes down. If I have a application, excuse me, that depends on certain infrastructure or certain services, like give me a notification in my Slack channel saying, hey, this service is down. And the reason why that's useful to me is that I have to go and search. Like the more things that you build, the more services that you're using, the more you have to go out and like search to see, all right, well, is something broken? And it just takes time, and it takes you out of the process. All right, let me read this. Let me try to read that. Also, FYI, AVP does not expose live view data from the cameras to applications. Yeah, that's what I've learned. Screen mirroring plus AirPlay is operating system support only, though I imagine virtual instances for a target display could be created to capture the raw video stream, but you won't be able to in control of whether the user is seeing immersive virtual. Yeah, so I have done the sharing the thing to my device here. The problem with that is that like I have 5 monitors right now. And when I stream to Chronos, which is the name of this machine, it's always going to display on the Mac Studio display. But all my other displays are going to go black. So essentially, if I'm doing that, I can't see anything else other than what's on my Vision Pro. And given that I'm the one looking at the monitor, it's not very useful. And you all won't be able to see it, right? So like, I don't really have a good way other than to pull out my other camera, which is somewhere, but I need to get another tripod, and I would have to set it up here and put on like the 24 to 70 most likely, and kind of like have an angle zoomed in at this particular monitor that I'm pointing at. I know y'all don't see it, but there's a monitor in front of me, pointing at this monitor, and that would be the only way that you all could see what I'm looking at. When I did a live stream in the past, the way that I showed what I was looking at was I literally had to take my phone and like do the share screen on here, and then here I'll show you what I mean. I'm over here waving hands. That's how I know I should just show it. That's my typical indicator that, oh, maybe I should just show what I'm talking about. So I can come into here, and then I can select my iPhone, and then yeah, like this, right? So if I go into my camera, and here I can show you the setup. So I would have to actually point at the camera, and then you can see what I'm looking at. And that's one of the other monitors. And then here, Pro XDR, and then this and that. So yeah, this, I don't know. I guess I could just keep my iPhone and plug it in over here, but then it'll be in the way. All in all, I don't like the developer experience for Vision Pro right now, but it's new. I'm gonna, you know, I had to give some leniency because it's a new platform. You know, there's new things that need to be figured out. I get it. So I can't go all the way ham. All right, let's see if Hugging Face is actually working yet. Look at that. All right, good. We've downloaded the model. Can I actually open the card now? Yes. No, maybe so. Maybe. Okay. No. Okay. Sure. Network change, whatever the hell that means. Let's just try to go to their homepage. Let's see if I can get there. I'm curious, can any of you all get to Hugging Face right now? Or is it just me? I kind of wish I had your mindset though. Your project is more practical and a lot more likely to generate income. It may be. I don't know. Maybe. I'm not doing it for money or to generate income. It's just I have this problem and I hate dealing with it. So I'm like, I'm going to deal with it by making a program. And this is kind of counterintuitive in a sense because I don't want to do it, but here I am doing it. But my take is that if I get it done once, because it's a program, right? Like, yeah, I'm gonna put in a shit ton of effort to get this thing working. And then in the future, I no longer have to expend effort. And if I want to change things, it's, you know, it's incremental effort. So it becomes a lot easier. And then I can move faster because I already have a base in which to build on. And it just becomes like, oh, here's a new feature kind of thing. But I'm still getting there, right? Like, you know, there's some things that I started on that I'm not sure if I want to keep. So when I first started this, it was built on Next.js. And that was mainly because I just needed a quick way to get an API set up. But I don't actually want to use Next.js. I'm be real. I would much rather use Remix. Cause I actually know that a little bit better than the Next. So yeah, like I need to transfer like all of my code over to there. But before I do that, I need to refactor what I have now and basically remove Next as my dependency, because right now I depend on Next. But there are certain software patterns that you could use, such as dependency injection, or, you know, it's called inversion of control. So like I can use dependency injection where instead of having the dependency on my framework, what I can do is I can just have like I would have an adapter in a sense, and then I can have this work on any framework. I would just have to implement, you know, an interface for my adapter for each framework that I want to target. So yeah, there's that part. Then there's also like, what do I do with the with certain with certain UI things. Like right now, you kind of saw it. Oh shit, what was that? Wait a minute. Okay. Is it here? No? Here. Okay, yeah. So here you kind of see some of it. Like this is not UI for people. This is UI for me to help me develop. But there are certain things here, like this login to Slack, which, you know, I haven't even styled it yet. Created an integration key so that I can do this right here. So let's go to shortcuts, because this also is integrating with shortcuts and some other things. So this authorization key, like I'm authorizing all of this stuff, and I actually create this integration key that allows me to have authenticated requests and make sure that I can verify the authenticity of a particular client. There's this dashboard, which right now doesn't really do anything. It loads videos, I guess, so I can like click on it, it'll take me there. But like, this is just stuff that I was doing to aid in my development. Am I gonna keep this shit? Probably not, but you know, it helps with my development for now. There's also the other things of like, all of this is targeting GitHub at the moment, but the question is, do I really want to have to go to GitHub every single time to see what I'm doing? Or would I prefer to have everything in one place? Basically, I'm saying like, keep this, instead of taking me to youtube.com, it takes me to a detail page or something where I can see, you know, the link to the GitHub thing. And because it's in GitHub, I could literally read the blob directly from GitHub using their API, and I can render that markdown because all of this is in markdown. I can render the markdown here. And I know I can do that because I'm actually using MDAST, which is the markdown abstract syntax tree, to build some of my markdown at the moment. Let me find that. Here we are. So you'll see here that this is using the markdown AST. So I can do that, right? Like I can actually render this as markdown, or I can install the MDX plugin and get some other support so that I can just give it my markdown. It'll render it nicely and prettily and all that kind of crap. There's more AST stuff in here, but we're not gonna get into that. I need to refactor this, to be honest. There's a lot of things here that is hacky, right? But that's how I build things first. Like I hack it, and then I start to apply engineering principles, and then I start to like think about user experience, that kind of thing, the actual experience of using the thing. And then it's iteration. It's hack, engineer, use it, complain a lot, go back to hack, engineer until I get to something usable. So I did last thing, and after about a year and a half, 2 years of doing that, you'll be surprised. You'll look at something that I've done, you'll be like, what the fuck? It's like, yeah. Hell, even with some of this right here, like some of this was a hack initially. Like the stashing thing. If you look, if I change over to another branch, I actually am using stashing as a hack. I don't think stashing was meant to do this. So like I will stash a change and then move you on to the next branch. Or if you want, I can bring the change over to your next branch. It's however you want. All right, let's go out of here, and we need to add something. So the question is, do I want to add any of this shit to GitHub? I don't know if I do. Yeah, I don't think I do. Yeah, I'm gonna ignore that. So I'm gonna add that to the ignore. So we're gonna say action. Shit, I've already forgot. Actions runner. Actions runner. Save. Okay, perfect. Cool. So now there's nothing here. So we'll just say do that. Pull all of those changes down, and then push my changes up. So now if I open this in my text editor, I'm finally there, I guess. So I'll open this in my text editor. And yeah, now we have the thing here. So yeah, I can edit it here. And this is wrong. Do I need to install the latest version of Actions? Interesting. All right, well, all right. I don't know what to say about that, but sure. Let's restart. Ah, shit. I shouldn't have restarted it that way. Oh man, let's make sure I close Node. Oh no, I'm good. Okay, I'm good. It closed it. Normally it doesn't close it properly, but it did it this time. That's great. All right, so we'll go to main YAML Yeah, still here. All right, well, this is annoying. This is actually correct, but whatever. Technically, I don't need this though. Like, I'm not actually using this. It's just here. So maybe I don't even want that. Hugging Face is stuck loading for you. Okay, so it's not just you. And you're in Cali. Okay, what part of California are you in? Like Northern California, Southern California, Central, the Valley. I know California kind of well. I go there often. In fact, I go to Northern California quite often. I spent several months of my life there. Bay Area. Okay, yeah. I'm normally in the Bay Area. Yeah, a few times a year at minimum. Some years it's 5 or 6 times. Other years it's a little bit more. This year I've only been there twice. Oh, my Tahoe video. Oh yeah. Dude, so about the Tahoe video, I should do the review of the Osmo 3. I thought I was recording certain things, so when I came home and I realized that I didn't have the footage that I thought that I recorded, I basically got pissed off and I rage quit. So that's why there's not a third. There was supposed to be another video of me actually showing the scenery, the nature, and all that kind of stuff, and I was just like, screw it. I got pissed off. But since you're here, I can show you some of the footage, I guess. Let's see. Yeah. I'll show you my phone footage. I think that's easier than going in the Final Cut and showing you the footage that I didn't record. All right, so go here. All right, do a little bit of that. Okay, wait, how do I do videos? Oh, okay, literally this. Yeah, so here's some footage, for instance. By the way, it will be blown out for you because this is HDR and YouTube does not support HDR. So, or at least streaming, it doesn't do HDR. So it's going to be a little blown out, but I had some video like this. I had some talking where I was out walking around talking, and now I realized I was truly talking to myself because I wasn't recording. I was just like, man, where the hell is my footage? Oh man, I was hot. I was pissed off. Here is, I don't know, some more nature shit, I guess. No, I didn't do any snowboarding or skiing. I'm not really into any of that kind of stuff. I had the opportunity, like, this is now the 3rd time we've done this one. And like, we go to Palisades quite often. And each time, we have access to where we can do classes, we can snowboard, we can ski, we get ski lift passes and all that kind of crap. I'm just like, yeah, I'm good. I'll do this. This is what I did. Is it the gondola? I think I did the gondolas in the rides up to the top, just to like take pictures. But I hate cold weather, and I'm not really into snow sports. I'm from Houston, by the way. It don't snow here, and I appreciate that. I don't enjoy snow. Some people like it. I hate it. But yeah, here's some of the footage, I guess. Well, it's not obvious, but it's obvious to me. I took a lot of footage on my what do you call that thing? My DJI. In fact, that footage directory that we were looking at earlier. So let's go back to RMS content, and we'll go into, not here, not there either, into footage. I think that was in January. So yeah, here's some of the footage that I have here from that. Oh wait, no, that's not from that. Yeah, so here's some of it, I guess. Wait. Oh, it's not. Wait, no, this isn't it either. Okay, wait. What's this? All right, I'm now confused now. When the hell did I go to freaking? I went to Tahoe. I swear I went to Tahoe. Okay, maybe I didn't go. I hope I didn't lose that footage. By the way, these are all videos that I could edit. And I should edit them, but I am, yeah, you know what? I'll edit this. I'll try to put this together one day in the future. All right. Apparently when did I go to Tahoe? I could have swore that I went to Tahoe. I don't see it. I don't see any of the footage that I have from Tahoe. The fuck? Oh, I'm dumb. I'm okay. Never mind. I'm stupid. It's right here. Okay. All right. Here we are. Here we go. Here's Tahoe shit. So yeah, it's like a whole thing, and you saw some of this, I guess. But let me show you where it's like you didn't see it. Oh wait, you didn't see some of this other stuff. We're almost there. Okay, all right. I think we're getting there. All right, cool. Yeah, we're getting here now. Oh yeah, here we go. All right, so yeah, here's something. We're on some mountain base. Y'all can see I'm actually kind of tall. I'm taller than I look. Yeah, this is some mountain, I guess. And then I went inside of the building and talked shit. That's what I do. By the way, this is all in log, so the color is not as saturated as it would be. Oh no, let's not do that. I don't know how that happened. Let's not play Michael Jackson. Get me freaking banned from YouTube. I don't know why Apple decides to play a completely new playlist instead of just cycling on the one that I have. Be dumb. All right, I feel you on the cold weather hate. The only way I'm able to enjoy snowboarding is in heating pads and gloves, boots. Yeah, that's too much. Nah. We'll say with the right gear, nah, it's too much. Like, first of all, I would have to buy that and have it here and just store it here. It will be useless here. So last night it was 75 degrees. When I went down this morning, it was 80. It's not going to be useful here. And then I like to travel with a carry-on and a backpack. Like, I've been to countries where I spent 3-4 weeks with just a carry-on and a backpack. Yes, I have other luggage. You know, I have like a medium-sized luggage, and I have the XL trunk. But if I had to check in something, like, the chances of me wanting to go, it drops to almost zero. Like, I've had luggage lost. My trunk was damaged at one point, and I had to send that back to Ramoa to get it fixed. Oh my gosh, yeah, they lost it, and I couldn't imagine like if like I'm going somewhere, cause I travel. I used to do a lot of international travel. If I go somewhere and they lose my high-end luggage with all my shit in it, especially if it's a big luggage, that means I actually have shit in there that's important. Nah, I can't deal with that. I can't deal with it. Nope. I'd just rather not. That's kind of where I am in life. All right. Well, I don't think I'm gonna do any more with this. I've now verified my hunch of that I can use GitHub Actions to kind of hack together a solution where I can run this stuff locally, and I see that it's actually true. I can do that. So now I need to go and like kind of think about how I actually want this to work. All the things I need to do some thinking. That's basically where I'm getting at. So I'm going to go ahead and end, I guess, the coding portion of this now. But I'm happy to stick around for a few more minutes if y'all have specific questions or if there's something that you want me to discuss. So yeah, let me know, and I'll sit here in silence for about 30 seconds to see if anyone's going to say anything. Generally, no one does. So I'm not going to do it for too long. And then if no one says anything, we'll call it a day and we'll move on in life. I'm neither. I would call myself a generalist engineer. I have never actually been a web developer in my life. I started out doing stuff for like system administration type stuff. Then I started doing networking and security. This is when I was younger, long time ago. Started doing building drivers, like audio drivers for a learning management system. And then I went into consulting, and the different projects that I got, they were all over the place. So my first project, I was doing SharePoint development. Second project, I ended up doing like Microsoft Office apps for Excel. Believe it or not, you can build entire applications in Excel. So I did that for the state of Texas. And then I ended up doing, I built something, and this was targeted for the web, but a lot of the stuff that I ended up having to do wasn't really web specific. I built the eFOIA request system for if you want to get like the Electronic Freedom of Information Act. So I actually built that. What else? I used to do like services like WCF services, which is I think Windows Communication Framework or something like that, Foundation or something like that. I've done desktop applications using WPF, as well as Electron. So when I was at GitHub, no, I did desktop. I built that. Also, while I was there, I contributed to some of our like data engineering type tasks, some of our ETLs, some of the backend stuff for that. I was a BI engineer for a little bit, where I did predictive analytics, and then I ended up transitioning more and more into machine learning and AI, especially once I went into grad school. What else? I've also developed a mobile app, like a couple mobile applications. This was with Xamarin, Xamarin Forms and regular Xamarin back in the day, a long time ago. So yeah, like I wouldn't call myself any of that. I've done everything from systems engineering to like, you know, API type stuff for web, from desktop to mobile, to even implementing models. I wouldn't call it research because I'm not really a great researcher, but I can implement the things that you will see in a paper, that kind of thing. So hopefully that gives you a little bit of, you know, insight. So I guess you can call it full stack if you really want, but like, what the hell does full stack mean? Because like, do you count your operating system as a stack? Do you count your database as a stack? Or what about your in-memory databases? Are those stacks? No? Yeah, so it's like, it depends on what you mean, right? So, and if you say front end or back end, it depends on what you mean. I've built compilers too. I built my own programming language once. There's a front end and a back end to a compiler. So what do you mean when you say front end or back end? Because every system has a front and a back. You know, your databases have that. Whether you're doing like direct access file stuff, you know, there's a front end and back end to that. All your APIs, your SDKs, there's a front end and back end to that. Typically the API is the front end, the back end is implementation. Let's see. There's a major 100-second latency between your video and audio. Your audio seems ahead. This is fine for your stream, which honestly, it's probably on the stream. It's not me. And if it is me, I can't really do anything about it. There's all kinds of things happening on my system that could be the culprit. What did I study in college? I studied computer science for my bachelor's degree. And then my first master's degree, I didn't finish, let's be clear. My first master's degree was doing data analytics. Tech basically is glorified applied statistics. It was under the math department. And then, you know, I dropped that because I realized that the school wasn't for me. This was here in Houston, UH downtown. I'm like, oh, it's trash. I don't like this school. So I ended up leaving, went to GitHub for a little bit. GitHub had stipends, so I ended up doing some coursework through Stanford's SCP program, where I did, you know, a lot more AI machine learning type stuff. But I also did like just stuff related to it. I don't know how to explain it. I did that for a little bit, and then when my stipend ran out, you know, I wasn't willing to pay the $6,000 to $7,000 per course per quarter. So I ended up moving to another school. I won't say the name of the school, but it's on the East Coast in Boston somewhere, in Cambridge. So you can figure it out. I ended up going there for a little bit. I didn't finish, and it's not because of, basically I got to a point where it's just like, I am already set. Like I'm over here trying to learn shit. I'm like, I'm already in the position these people wish they could be in. So it's like, what do I need to be here for? And I already have a network much stronger than any network that I'll probably get by being at the school. So I was like, you know what? I don't need it anymore. But my focus was on AI and software engineering type stuff. But I ended up doing mostly electives, and this is where I got more into finance. So, so it's interesting. Like I went, I think it's fast. I think whatever the school of engineering is. Like I'm in the school of engineering, and then it's just like, it's kind of like Trinity, my first school where I went to, where you can, once you're in the college, or I'm sorry, once you're in the university, you can go to any courses that you want, no matter what. So I was like, man, like I'm gonna take these real estate courses, I'm gonna take these finance courses, I'm gonna take leadership courses. So I only have like 5 more courses to go. No, it's not even 5. No, it's 3. Yeah, I have 3 more courses to go if I really wanted to get my master's in science. But I don't know. I'm good. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna result in anything for me. Maybe it will. Maybe I'll go back. I have a year. No, I have 2 years. Well, no, it's 2024. No, I have a year. I have a year to go back and finish. And that wouldn't be hard to do. It's just like I would take 2, well, it's too late for this semester. I guess I would have to take summer school. I have to take like 2 courses for summer school and 3 courses. Yeah, it's one of those. Yes, it's one of those. But I don't know. I don't even talk about my degree, to be honest. Do you know I got my first job before I had a degree? I got my first job 7 months before I got my degree. And when I got my degree, I remember going to the manager. Technically, he's the director. I went to him and I was just like, hey, I got my degree. What should I do? He's just like, oh, congratulations. He's like, you don't need to do anything. You already have a job. I was like, oh. And to this date, absolutely no one has ever asked, except for you, I guess, except for other people, like, I guess kids ask, and like people who aren't really in, like, people who are just wondering like my background, they'll ask, but no person in any type of job has ever asked me what degree I have. And when I was running my own company, I didn't even give a shit about my own degree. In fact, I was like, I'm not going to pay myself more. That was part of the reason why I ended up leaving. I'm like, even if I finish this degree, like, I'm not going to pay myself more. And, you know, building a company is all encompassing. I was just like, I don't have time for it. So I threw that shit away. Let's see. But yeah, those are the questions I wanted to ask. Would say you're very, yeah. I mean, I've been doing this for a while. So yeah, you know, I am learning the code, but not in the way that not in the way that most people would think. My learning is learning every day. So every time I do this, I learn something. And the goal is for these live streams is for you all to learn something too, right? It doesn't have to be everything, but so long as someone comes away with at least one thing that they didn't know, I think I've done my job of, you know, informing people that there's a lot to know and to learn. But yeah, I hope that you end up, you know, following or subscribing. I see you're on Twitch. I see your messages are coming from there. So, you know, I would appreciate if you have a YouTube account, you can follow me or subscribe to me on YouTube. Thumbs up help there. You can follow me on Twitch as well. How long would you say your career has been? 10, 15 years? Well, that's hard to answer because I've had 3 careers. I'm now on my 3rd career switch. It depends. My first career was music. I did music, and I had some success with music. In fact, I actually had a YouTube channel that was profitable. It's this one actually. I just removed all the videos. I used to make money from YouTube quite a bit. It helped me pay for school. Anyway, I did music for a little bit. And then after I got to a certain point, I realized I didn't like the industry or any of that kind of stuff. Like the business, I didn't like it. So I went into software, which is, you know, what I was in for a while. And then I kind of left software. I semi-retired effectively at 28. And I kind of just floated around. I don't know, I went traveling around the world for a little bit and, you know, just doing whatever before I ended up kind of starting this, the thing that started out as a project that kind of turned into a little bit of something more. And then, you know, I got a little bit tired of that. And now I'm doing developer relations, which is what I'm doing now. So I'm no longer, I mean, technically I am still an engineer. Like I'm still in the engineering department. I'm a fairly high level engineer. I'm above senior. I'll just say that. I passed senior a while ago. So yeah, it's like I'm still kind of in the engineering space, but I'm more so on the lines of like talking to other people now, like communicating, not just in words like what we're doing verbally, but also writing. Like right now I've been focused on a project for getting our docs better. More concerned with the user experience of our stuff, like the developer experience, that kind of thing. Because I've done product work and I've built my own products in the past. I also contribute there. We're giving product feedback and just, you know, thinking about how people use our stuff from the perspective of a developer as well as from the perspective of like someone who's building a company. I happen to fit both. Like I've done both. So, you know, I call this my third career, right? Developer relations is incredibly different from software engineering. I noticed that I don't have to rely as much on engineering skills. However, I also recognize that my engineering skills is what sets me apart in developer relations, because a lot of people in developer relations, you know, they're better with communicating and evangelizing, community, all that kind of stuff. Whereas I am actually better with actually building shit. I can talk to people. In fact, you know, and I guess that's kind of what separates me from most engineers, is that I'm willing to talk to people. And that's mainly because I came from consulting. I didn't have a choice. I would be assigned to a specific company, and some of these are large companies that you may have heard of. And you know, I would have to go and speak to the leadership and understand what their needs are and what they want. And it would be my responsibility to go off and implement some technical solution or come up with a solution for them. So almost my entire career, like even though I've been on the technical side, I've always been very closely aligned with the business. So yeah. It's funny how like where you start can really have an impact at where you end up. My first job was a startup, and I was employee number 6, which meant that I worked directly with the CEO and the CTO. And my second job, you know, was through a network connection, my professor at that time. And the reason why I got that job is because the guy who owned the company, this is a fairly large company in San Antonio, like, you know, we ended up talking and I ended up joining. And because, you know, I joined mainly through that connection, he made sure that I was very close to the VP of engineering. So like I worked directly under our VP of engineering and our senior software engineer. It was me and one other person. I won't say his name, but he used to work at Twitter. I think he's doing some other things now. He's a much better engineer than me. If he's watching, you know who you are. He's like, oh my gosh, he's freaking, I can't compare with him theoretically, but practically I can. Like just practical shit, we're kind of the same level at that point, I guess. But yeah, I ended up working very closely with leadership. And then my third job was the same thing. I was their first college hire in their history of 30 years. And I was put directly under the program manager, or the practice manager, for San Antonio, basically Central Texas, or Texas in general. And because I was, you know, the first college hire, they had this thing where they were like, hey, we want you to work directly with our CTO to build these things. So I ended up building, basically before Azure was Azure, you know, you could do all these things, like easily shut down all your VMs and all that kind of stuff when the cloud was new back in 2012. That was my job. You know, that was my project, was to work on the CTO's, I guess, pet project. And I worked directly with him and practice manager, as well as our principal engineer. So yeah. And then, you know, fast forward, you know, after that, I can't talk about what it was, but it was government shit. We moved forward from that. I went to another startup where I think I was one of 8. Yeah, I think I was one of 8, and I was the 5th engineer. And that's the one job that I kind of regret leaving, because the founder, she and her husband, they had previously founded a multi-billion-dollar aerospace company. And I remember these words verbatim. She's like, Will, like, I know you need money right now, and like, we want to convert you, because I was on a contract at that time, and I needed insurance because I needed medication at that point. I was like, hey, like, no, I want to continue working here, but I need insurance. And there was this thing with, you know, the people who I was technically working under in the company, where they couldn't convert me when they wanted. Like, they would have had to pay a shit ton of money to convert me and like basically buy me out from them. And she was like, you know, if you're willing to just hang in there for another year, you know, we'll bring you on board. And she said word for word, she's like, William, I want you to know that I've had 10 managers, and all of the managers who I've had for my companies have walked away with tens of millions of dollars. Yeah. So I ended up walking away from that. And I went to another company that I ended up hating. And yeah. Anyway, I should probably reach out to her and just see how she's doing, see what's up. I'm not trying to get in, like I'm not trying to work for her or anything, but your network is important. Who you know is really important. And I've had the benefit and the opportunity to work alongside people who are what you would call industry movers or industry makers, or like they're the people who actually can do shit. And I've been quite fortunate in that regard. Yeah. I've been very fortunate in that regard. Like I know so many people who, yeah, yeah. Like, and it's not just I know them, like they know me too. But yeah, whatever. I don't know. I'll get there. I didn't make tens of millions, but I did make millions. So even though I didn't get to the tens, and I still have years to go. I'll get there eventually, one day. Maybe, I don't know. Now that I've gotten to that point, I don't know if I care that much about money. Like I'm not really driven by it anymore, which is interesting because it seems that now I get more of it. Now that I have no interest in it, it's just like, I don't know. All right, let's see here. How long were you? Okay, dang. Okay. Well, I assume that's dang to I've been doing this for a while. I don't actually know. But yeah. Hopefully I've answered y'all's questions. You know, there's a little bit about me. There will be no stream tomorrow. I don't do anything on Sundays. So the next most likely stream may be on Monday, but I'm not gonna don't hold your breath. It may not be Monday. I don't really have a schedule. Sorry, I'm over here looking down. Give me a second. I don't have a schedule for these, and I don't intend to ever have one because I would prefer to continue to do it and do it on my terms. So if you all miss it because they're random, they're throughout the day, that's okay. There's a VOD. If you're watching this on Twitch, I would encourage you to go and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you can watch all of the videos on demand, and they get posted immediately. So when this ends, this will go into VOD mode, and you'll be able to watch this if you want. Obviously, I don't have descriptions for what it is that I actually do in them, so apologies, but I'm working on that. And if you're just coming in and you're wondering what I'm talking about, just rewind in the VOD. I was talking about this project that I've been building, which will make it possible for not just me to know what I've done, but you all to know what I've done. So I'll have a description of here's what I've done in this video, and you can figure out if you want to watch it. And maybe I'll try to figure out a table of contents type of thing too. I don't want to do it myself. I want my computer to do it. But yeah, I'm going to assume that there are no other questions. I see there are about 7 folks here from different places, mostly from Twitch, which is interesting. Yeah, any of you Twitch people have questions? No? Okay. All right, well, with that, I want you all to have a good rest of the day. I appreciate the support that I've gotten. Like, honestly, we are the waiting. I appreciate the conversation you have made this actually worth it. So yeah, hopefully I'll see you in the future. And yeah, I'll see y'all later. Peace.